It's 7:22 on this Thursday morning. Well, the Phillies entered the 2012 season with a high payroll and high expectations. Well, 162 games later, they finished where they started with a .500 record. Moments after their 81-81 season came to an end, the Phillies started making changes. The bench coach is gone, first base coach gone, and their hitting coach gone. So should Charlie Manuel be back for another season as the manager? Our Howard Eskin caught up with Ruben Amaro Jr., the GM, when the team arrived back from D.C.
Is Charlie Manuel coming back?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah. I think Charlie's the right guy for us to move forward, and we just have to kind of rally around being a better baseball player, baseball team. I think we lost a little bit of the feel how important it is to play winning baseball. Hopefully, we can get back to that.
Perfect fodder for a Fanatic face-off. Here we go. So the question this morning is, are the Phillies making the right move bringing Charlie back? Or should they just start 2013 with a new manager? That's the first topic in today's Fanatic face-off. Joining us for today's face-off is Matt Cord from WMMR. Hi, Matt.
Hi, Michael. How are you?
Fantastic. And as always, our Good Day senior producer, Tom Louden, ready to go. Matt, we will start with you. Is this the right move? Keeping Charlie.
I think it's the right move, but I think it's kind of funny. They fire these bench coaches an hour after the game. That's a statement. That's a statement to everyone saying, we could have waited a little longer, but no, we're going to fire you guys. In fact, do these guys, like, get off the train on the way back in Baltimore because they've been fired? But the heat is definitely on Charlie. This is the team that went 81-81, okay, the first time in 10 years, a non-winning season. And this is also a team that was 11-2 favorite to win the World Series back in April. They didn't do it.
Keep him or not?
No, you don't keep him. This is why. It's nothing really even against Charlie. If you're going to blow out the whole half the coaching staff, doesn't that send a signal? And if all the pundits are right that they're going to put in Ryne Sandberg on the coaching staff and he'll be the heir apparent, do you want the heir apparent sitting on the bench already? Just make the heir apparent the manager and say, Charlie, you have a great spot in Philadelphia sports history. We're moving on. This is almost like they're not sure what to do. They want Ryan, but they don't want to blow out Charlie, so they're going to blow out the whole coaching staff.
Matt, 10 seconds.
Do it now. I thought I was facing off against Pat Gallen.
I thought I was facing off against Bus Stop Buddy.
The heat is definitely on Charlie. Without a doubt, Ryne Sandberg is going to be on the bench, so watch out next year, Charlie.
Okay. We want to know what you think about Charlie's future. Go to our Good Day Facebook page right now, weigh in, and then we'll get to your responses a little bit later. Jen's checking through the email right now. Next question. The Sixers started training camp this week after one of the more, well, exciting off seasons in franchise history. But star, the new addition, Andrew Bynum, is already out for 3 weeks with a knee problem. Should we be concerned? Tom, 20 seconds.
If this was an isolated incident, Mike, I wouldn't be concerned. But let me throw some numbers at you. Not including last year, which was lockout shortened. In the last 4 82-game schedules, Andrew Bynum has played 32, 50, 65, and 54 games.
No.
Mostly because of the knee. That, to me, is a concern. There's a history there, and you're building your whole franchise around this guy, and he's a great player, don't get me wrong. But, yeah, I do have a little concern that he hasn't picked up a ball for the Sixers yet, and he's out 3 weeks.
Bust up, buddy. 20 seconds.
It's preseason, okay? It's a preseason schedule. 8 games, they're meaningless. I've done a lot of preseason games, all right? 15 years as a PA announcer. And they're more meaningless than NFL games because you got guys on your preseason roster that aren't going to make your team. They're not even going to be on the D team. So, Andrew Bynum, rest. Rest him till December.
Let me tell you something. Matt, you've been here forever. June 1986, the Sixers trade Moses Malone and 2 #1 picks to the Washington Bullets for Jeff Ruland. 18 games later, that's all Jeff ever played here. His career was basically over because of knee injury. So, as a longtime Sixers fan, I have some concerns because there's a history here.
Matt, finish it off.
Once again, last year was a short season, 66 games. We have 82 games this year. You got to rest him. And if you go to the playoffs, that could be another 28 games. So rest Andrew Bynum. I'm not worried at all. It's a precautionary measure.
That's a good face-off. Some name calling, good stuff there. Thanks, Tom. Thanks, buddy.